Sometimes, tragedy strikes in places meant for beauty. A moment captured becomes a scene of unthinkable loss. This is a story about a photographer creating memories for young people on the verge of adulthood. It's about two teenagers who made a split second decision that ended a life and shattered a family. This is the case of Jordan Buckley, Jaden Churchheus, and the Hocking Hills log murder. Victoria Schafer was 44 years old, a wife, mother of four teenagers, and a passionate photographer from Chillicothe, Ohio. She had left corporate America to pursue photography full time, running Victoria Schafer Photography. Labor Day, September 2nd, 2019. Victoria Schafer was at Hocking Hills State Park conducting a photo shoot near Old Man's Cave. She was taking senior portraits for 6 high school students. At approximately 5:30 p.m., a large log came crashing down from the cliff above, striking her. The log was 6 feet long and weighed 74 pounds. Victoria Schafer was pronounced dead at the scene. Initially, authorities believed it might have been an accident, but investigators from the Ohio Department of Natural Resources found evidence suggesting otherwise. Captain Shad Johnson stated, "I would say we have information to support that the section of the tree that struck Victoria did not fall by natural means." Investigators found an indentation in the ground where the log had been resting before it was moved, more than 40 feet from the ledge. This was no accident. Savon, Ohio Crime Stoppers offered a $10,000 reward for information. In October 2019, authorities arrested two 16-year-old boys, Jaden and Jordan. Both were charged with murder, involuntary manslaughter, and reckless homicide. After their arrest, both teens were questioned separately at their school. The interrogation video shows how quickly the two friends turned on each other when confronted with evidence. In these interviews, totaling approximately 8 minutes, each teen attempts to shift blame to the other, revealing the chaos of that moment and the desperation of two young people realizing the magnitude of what they'd done.
The officers begin.
So you was at Old Man's Cave?
Yeah, we were at Old Man's Cave. That's where we went. And then when we went there, nothing was happening. But we went up, like on the back side of the hill, and then we came back because some guy told us that some woman got smashed by a branch.
So then what happened?
That's basically it.
The officers aren't buying it.
Jordan, I want you to be honest with me, okay?
Yeah.
Detective Robertson, you've been doing this a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Before we come in here, we've already got our answers. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We ask a series of questions that we have answers to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there's some allegations been brought against you.
What were they?
Well, you was there. You confirmed that you was there.
Yeah.
We knew that you was there. So tell us about the branch being up on top.
Well, that I didn't do anything. Like I just don't like snitching on people. Is the problem.
This is the time.
I know,
This is
but-
not about snitching. This is about telling the truth.
Jordan's story quickly begins to change.
Walked all the way down to the end, and Jaden kicked off the branch. Not a branch, it was a log. It was a big log, like probably this wide, this long, and he kicked it, and it rolled off the cliff, and it made a loud bang, so we ran.
Why didn't you call 911? Why didn't you do anything?
Because I was freaking out, and I thought I was gonna get in trouble for it.
The officers are skeptical.
You touched the log. So I touched the log to move it out of the area, but I
Pushed to move it out of the air.
To move it, it was right in between these trees, and he pushed it out. And then I helped him push it out, but he kicked it down. I didn't kick it. So I did touch the log.
So you helped him.
No, I didn't know he was going to kick it off.
Where did you pick that log up?
Well, I didn't pick it up. I just pulled it. I dragged it.
When you dragged it, where were you standing? Where was
I was right here, like right beside Jaden.
Did he throw it or did he kick it?
I think he said I'm going to throw it off.
He's going to throw it.
I think he did say I'm going to throw it off. And because it bounced. If he would have kicked it, it wouldn't have rolled. It bounced. It bounced and it went off. Like, if you guys do not believe me, I will 100% take a lie detector test. And I 100% will prove to you that I had nothing to do with it, and I did not kick or touch that log.
The detectives are getting closer to the truth.
You know we're going to talk to Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Jaden?
Yeah.
Jaden, probably going to tell you that he threw the log off. I did not do it, and he knows I didn't do it. Because that's why he was bragging about it, saying the little boys were the age of 15 or 16. He didn't say we caught a body, he said I caught a body by the age of 16.
I caught
A body. He said that in the car while we were all with him.
Later that same day, detectives sit down with Jaden, who's joined by his mother.
I'm Troy Newman.
Hi, I'm Tammy.
This is the time to tell the truth, to help yourself. Because right now, it's really serious. Really, really serious. And you need to be honest and upfront. Because we know a lot more than what you think. All right?
And you need to talk to me, sir, in private.
Was this an accident?
Because he's underage. He's underage, and it sounds like you know exactly what happened. So maybe you should go tell me exactly what happened, and then I will talk to him. Because I don't like you saying that you knew what happened.
Yes, ma'am.
And
We do know what happened.
okay, then you know who did it and what happened. So
Yes.
good. Then we'll go in the other room, and you can tell me if he
That's not how this-
participated in
This
this.
is not
and
how
then-
this is gonna work.
It's not.
No, not at all. Your son did something that resulted in the death of a lady.
No.
The detectives don't let up, and Jaden tells officers the same story they heard from Jordan, except in his version, the roles are reversed.
I didn't do it. I was there.
Okay. So tell me what happened, step by step.
We were walking, and then there was a log, and he kicks it, and it starts to slide.
Okay.
So you're saying Jordan kicked it?
And then it slid, and then we left.
So did you touch the log?
I grabbed the log.
Okay, so you touched the log.
I touched it, but I did not kick it off or throw it off.
Then what happened to it? How did that smash a lady?
He got kicked off the edge.
Who kicked it?
Jordan.
After hearing both sides of the story, officers suggest he take a lie detector test. This touches a nerve for Jaden's mother.
When you get the lie detector test set up for him, then you'll just have to contact me. As for now, Jaden and I will be leaving.
You can leave. Jaden's gonna be placed under arrest.
No, he can't be. He's 16 years old.
It doesn't matter. He did something that resulted in the death of Miss Schafer.
Where are you think you're gonna take him?
Juvenile detention.
No. You
Like
can't
that.
take him to jail. There's bad people there. Do you know what? I have raised this boy for 17 years by myself, and this does not make me feel good. Why would you take him out of the school like this, in front of these people? He's never been away from you. You can't just take him down there.
Yes, ma'am, we can. So stand up for me, please.
No, you
Yes, ma'am.
guys. Guys,
I'm gonna
please
get all the
don't
students
take
away from
him.
Jaden is removed from school and taken to juvenile detention.
Both teens were initially charged as adults with murder, involuntary manslaughter, and reckless homicide. After months of hearings, both accepted plea deals in September 2020. They each pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter. The murder and reckless homicide charges were dropped, and the case moved to juvenile court. Both teens were sentenced to 3 years in a youth detention facility. The judge imposed a stayed adult sentence of 3 to 4.5 years, which would be triggered if they failed to complete their juvenile detention. 7 family members spoke, including Victoria's husband, Fritz, her daughter, her father, and her sister, Kathy Miff. Fritz described his last night with Victoria. She was lying in my arms, and she told me something she had never told me before. She said that she was the happiest at the end of the day when she was lying in my arms, and that she was looking forward to spending the rest of her life with me. And the next night she was gone. Both teens apologized to Victoria's family.
I'm so sorry for what has happened, and I'm so sorry that I was too big of a coward to come forward and speak about what happened that day. And I'm very grateful for you guys giving me a second chance, because I have taken this time to grow as a person and try to change and become a better person. And I promise I will go on and live in a way and become a better man to honor Miss Schafer's life.
Jordan, do you understand the void they now have in their lives?
Yes, Your Honor.
That will never be filled. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a husband who doesn't have his wife. You have children that are close to your age, no longer have their mother. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Victoria Schafer's life ended on a Labor Day afternoon in a place meant for natural beauty. She was doing what she loved, creating art and preserving memories. Her death was the result of a senseless act. Two teenagers moved a 74-pound log more than 40 feet to push it off the edge of a cliff, despite being warned not to. They did it to be funny. They did not mean to hurt anyone, but the actions killed a woman devoted to kindness, creativity, and family. Victoria's husband lost his wife. Her 4 children lost their mother. Her community lost someone who made it better. This case reminds us that our actions, even those done without malicious intent, have consequences. Sometimes those consequences are irreversible. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode in my series, Too Young for Murder.